Okay, Droney, stay close to us until we make it to First Fork, okay, buddy?
Yeah, then you just delve as far as possible, and we'll be behind you, not knocking over stabilizing beams to accidentally lock you down here.
Donald! He doesn't mean it, Droney. I'd never let that happen. If it does happen, he'd be on that side anyways.
Hey!
Could you guys quit shouting? We have no idea what could be in here, and I'd rather not rouse any of them.
Reminds me of that place that I accidentally sent a drone to that all those people got stuck.
Man, with the freedom of not having a campaign coming up, he's really just given up everything.
I'm not 100% about most of the things he says.
I suppose that's true. Plus, we'd be too far in time for that to matter for any and all of us.
Donnie, what the hell happened to your voice?
I don't know, but I blame the liberals.
All right. So let's see so far. We've walked about 300 yards, and we've encountered about 10 different blocked off shafts. So hopefully we get to some safe shafts soon. Or even a hole that would be really good.
I'm hoping that we can do this quickly. It's really weird. We haven't come across any dead bodies.
Why would there be dead bodies?
Mines are always haunted. And usually you'd find the remnants old prospectors.
Kim, these are mines built and maintained by corporations, or were maintained. They know to bury those bodies.
That makes sense. We just tell them to pour some dirt over them and take their tools and clothes for the next person.
It's frightening how easily everyone's willing to divulge their past when it doesn't have any consequences.
Looks like I'm not the only one, Barry.
Apparently the liberals work fast.
I'm starting to get scared.
I'm sure it'll return after a few months, maybe a year at the most.
But back to your last statement, Barry, we all want to unload. But of course, this is the only thing the boys can hear when talking up some hotties best, to leave that to yourself.
Donnie, don't give me advice. First of all, I'm black. Secondly, when it comes to talking my way into what I want, that's something I do very well the moment I start my Rizcraft. You know, it's on.
Even I know that sounds lame, Barry.
Listen, Barry, I'm just trying to help you, since you're pretty much the stick in the mud of the group.
I get it. Yeah. I mean, I've got to really pull myself out of it and just drink a bit, smoke a bit, and then let the Riz come to me again.
Yeah, well, you can just pay for it, because I'd rather we get you laid fast so that I don't have to watch Joe ever again.
Gee, thanks, Donnie. Well, admittedly, probably best fast than a slow play, considering Michelle will be on the warpath now that she knows there's a chance to get here. I still cannot believe they're all alive.
Me neither. I don't know how to feel.
It must be hardest for you. My friend, you've been awake for God knows how long, and how many hours of uninterrupted gaming, smoking, and sex with strangers. This must be the most awful, new imaginable.
I would have to agree, though, with Melania. So long as she kept her figure, I don't know if I can agree for myself.
Yeah, because she and you were having sex before. That was a one-night gold-diggering escapade for that gigantic kid of yours.
Yeah, I mean, I haven't really thought about my kids.
Yeah, they didn't.
Yeah. I haven't heard anything about anyone's. Except for Hunter.
Damn it.
Okay, maybe we talk about the sentimental stuff where it's shouting won't cause a tunnel collapse.
Yeah, definitely for the best.
Okay, geez, these tunnels go on forever. Why is it so long?
Well, if you'd ever bothered to look at some of the papers you signed, you'd probably have noticed a number of government-funded mining excavations.
Yeah, some of those actually go for miles around. And some reaching as deep as just shy of half a mile in some cases.
Yeah. Should we maybe consider collecting some gold for ourselves?
First, Donnie. This was a copper mine third. Where would we even fence it?
I don't know. Don't you have anyone?
I mean, I do actually, but in terms of how much we could reasonably take back and hide in the van, we could probably get enough for... Wait.
Do you think it would be enough?
I mean, maybe close to the amount. But I'm thinking if we do this, if we get caught...
Come on, they have us on a dinky little resource missions like this. We could get a bit more for ourselves. Plus, who do you think they'll be sending to recover those minerals, more people to die?
Listen, I have no issue with playing on that side, skirting the line. And the van is set for that. But I gotta ask one thing.
What is that, George?
I want the master bedroom.
Hell no!
Fine.
What? That's my...
First of all, Donald, it's not your house. It was,
I would prefer if we kept the fighting to outside until we can get out of here.
We will talk about this when we're out of here. But I was the one it was for, so I get the master bedroom and the stuff in there.
Come on, Donnie. First of all, you can't even use most of that stuff, at least for me. That stuff won't be useless.
Let's be honest, that room would be best for any of us except for Joseph.
What room?
I'm just glad he doesn't remember. And Donald, we will discuss it later, but after what happened, it's not just your house anymore.
Still a terrible shame about the small man.
Yeah, well, what was his name again?
I really think we should move out. It's not remotely important to think about that guy who tried to kill us.
Great house, though.
Fantastic house. I can't wait to start remodeling it.
I know I have a bunch of carpet patterns and wallpaper idea in my room.
Are you kidding me, Kim? We are not putting wallpaper, we are painting...
What? Paint? We have much more versatility and ease with wallpaper.
I would like dinosaur wallpaper for my room.
Of course, Joey and the soft serve machine.
Oh yeah, leave Joe's second most aggressive addiction in his room.
It's certainly better than the first.
I think I prefer a fresh coat of paint. Sure, we'll have to retouch it in about, 10 or so years, but I'd be worried about the adhesive.
We're boring.
Yeah, this is all a little too...
Frou-frou. Yes, let's talk about the bitches we'll be having over.
You mean our wives?
Not necessarily after all theirs. No chance that they'll have that already in the next few months. Hell, it might be years before they come down here. Hell, Joe will probably be long dead by then.
Yeah, and definitely Donnie will have died of diabetes or heart disease long before then.
Screw off, Joseph.
Your first tubby.
Oh, I can't wait for us to get out of here. I'm gonna beat you.
Maybe we all just play the quiet game until we reach the spot and get out.
Holy crap! Holy crap!
Okay, George, Droney's all set up.
Fantastic. So it looks like the extended battery backup I placed on him might slow him down just a touch. But that way he doesn't run out of power after it sends out the signal.
And our job, George?
You guys just stand there, and if anything comes near us, kill them or warn us theirs. No telling what creatures reside in this place.
I really think you're being overdramatic, George. We haven't seen so much as our ant in here.
Doesn't mean there isn't something.
Okay, Droney, good luck and see you soon. Droney, could you move slightly to the left as you descend? What was that? What was that?
Judging by the auditory data, it came from behind Droney. There aren't any signs of life as of yet.
Would it be something along the lines of a heat signature?
Yes, but I will say this. Some monsters don't tend to register, Barry. Do you think we can increase Droney's light intensity? We would need it to be roughly 40% stronger to get a better visual of the area.
Okay, but how long can Droney last if we do that?
Maybe 40 minutes before his power's spent.
We have no idea how far down the mine descends. But so far, Droney has made it roughly 450 feet.
I know. This is deep cave. Maybe when we reset the tower, we can get some information. On this mine, maybe get a map. But I'm going to give him the okay.
Okay, do it. It looks like the walk is still usable, and it would seem there's an elevator shaft if Droney can get to the bottom and connect to it. He might be able to power it, and we can write it down.
Oh, this takes me back. Me and Skull, Picker Tony, a drifter that settled in my town for a bit, used to delve into the mines. In fact, one day Tony challenged me to see who could last the longest in this one part of the mine we called Black Lung Valley. Well, the guy passed out after 30 minutes and carried out I stayed a full 2 hours getting a record.
Looks like it happened to Joseph, too.
Honestly, an improvement. Joseph, I don't suppose you saw signs saying CO2 do not trespass?
Yeah, how'd you know?
Unfortunately, a lot of things are beginning to come together.
You know what, Joseph? I believe if we can find this CO2 room, I can probably give you a run for your money.
Kim, you know,
I think this is a great idea. Both of you spend a couple of hours in a place like that down here.
No, Donald.
What the hell is...
I disconnected the comms. Barry, get Droney back up here.
George, what are those things?
Something we should not deal with. And if we're lucky, they haven't noticed Droney. Because once they're alerted, their mother might be too.
Oh, damn. Okay, come back up, Droney.
Once Droney gets to about 400 FT, get him up here quickly. I'm reallocating his energy to his thrusters.
Those things must be blind if they didn't notice the light.
Yeah, those things killed another group at a different mine from the single survivor. We learned a lot. They're called Dwellers. And there's a queen one in here somewhere.
Do we have any way of dealing with them?
Yes, but we need a dive team for that. And some powerful insecticide.
They're gonna use raid.
More like napalm. We're actually pretty lucky.
How's that, George?
We can probably keep a lot of the mine if they stay to that level.
Okay, Droney's at 400 FT gonna use the thrusters now. Oh, thank goodness, Droney. My poor little guy almost got killed down there.
Yeah, very touching. Let's get going. We can probably stay at that campsite nearby.
Fantastic sounds. We've still got some of that lizard meat from yesterday. Let's grill and do a little late-night gaming.
I say we head back to the motel. We need to get the message back so they can close our mission.
Yeah, plus maybe we can meet some locals that might know a bit about the tower.
We've already met the locals.
I mean, we talked to TOC, maybe she'll have something.
I am very much behind that. If you guys can keep her occupied, I might get a chance to sniff her hair.
Also, there were others there. Not just the douche that tried to feed us to the lizard thing.
Hey, maybe we can find a pro.
Pro what, Donnie?
You know, for Barry.
Ah, yes. Even back then, those types of seedy places were a cesspool for those types, as well as addicts, drifters, and gangbangers.
I prefer something a little cleaner.
Really, Skid Alley isn't much better. Great, me too.
Oh, fellas. I'm real scared it might happen to me.
Anyway, let's be honest, Barry. After being with a man so many years, any woman would do.
I'm so close to pushing you down the shaft, you potbelly jackass.
Let's just get back, and we can go over what we need to do.
Fine.
I'll go turn in the mission. Who wants to come with me to talk to TOC?
Ooh, I will.
I'll come along. I need to ask a couple of questions as well and see if they can send word to Pig Pustules.
Me and Kim will see what the talent is like and see if we can gather some info about that tower.
Do not worry, Barry. We shall find you a suitable whore for you.
I hate you both.
State your business.
We are here to speak with the commander of the outpost.
One moment. Ma'am, we have 3 individuals. Yes, the newcomers from the night before. They are missing the fat ones. Understood. All right, you 3 may enter. But the old man must stay outside after his last interaction with Commander Ocasio.
That makes sense. Joe, you wait out here with the nice men with guns and please don't cause any trouble.
Oh, I got you. I'll do just that.
Why did you wink? You need to stay here, Joe. Please just say you will wait here for us.
Of course, Barry. I will wait for you.
Oh God, they will shoot you, Joseph. Remember that.
So you fellas got in children.
I see welcome back, gentlemen. I assume mission accomplished.
Yes, ma'am. The rest of our team is at the diner, waiting on us. We were hoping you could provide me access to the sat phone.
Of course, and congratulations. I hope the site is worth recovery.
While George is at that, could I ask you something?
And that's why old Timothy Warm Honeydew got his name and was promptly banned from the produce section at each and every supermarket.
Sir, for the 8th time, please stop with these stories. You're sharing you've already mentally scarred my fellow soldier, and I'm 4 weeks back on the wagon, and don't need to jump off again.
On the wagon, you say, well, I have a great story about my friend 13-Step, Philip.
There are only 12 steps.
Not for Philly.
Move along, sir.
Fine. Finally, that should keep them from wanting to follow me. Sweet, shameless and pandering, sweaty neck, here I come. Hup. Won't be long now, this place isn't too big, and finding her room should be too hard. Hopefully can catch her napping or something.
We were hoping you could provide me access to the sat phone.
That way it is!
As I was saying, we wanted to know about Joe.
I know nothing about your friend Joe other than he's a weirdo, and don't you ever tell me to shush or I'll have an accident happen.
I mean, wait, you're saying like you've done that before?
I never said that, and no one will believe you.
No, I wouldn't say a thing. But I did want to ask about the cell tower.
What are you looking at?
Out there, the way we all came in.
What are you talking about, Barry?
Oh God, Joseph.
Guards!
Okay, let's see. Code G578452. Fabricator George W. Bush. Calling into command. Please respond.
Code accepted. How may I transfer your call?
God, if this was Joseph, he'd be asking how big are your cans? Like this was the early 1900s.
Please respond with the transfer before I have you marked for sexual harassment.
And there is the modern age. But yes, please. Open a channel to Commander Ferris, please.
Understood. Please hold as I connect you to Commander Ferris.
Understood. Geez, I guess people can't take a joke.
While I am in the process of transferring, I can still hear you, sir.
Oh, damn. Huh. Must be some rodents or something in the vent.
George?
Yes, Commander Ferris, I'm calling in about the mission.
That's great, George! I was about to have the other fabricators make your father a memorial for you.
But we still had a day.
Can't be too prepared.
Right, well, we have determined that the mine is salvageable, but it will require a net to block off the bottom half.
What is the estimated downward distance of mineable space?
Just shy of 300 yards.
Amazing, George. That's the greatest depth we've ever heard of. Are you aware of the type of mine?
Copper. Mostly there weren't any signs or any way we could have done a sedimentary test, but it's certain to at least be a large amount of copper.
Absolutely, George. Congrats, mission has been marked as completed. You can make your return at any time. Do you have anything else to report?
It's a dweller nest, and a good chance a queen can be found at the bottom.
Well, that's no bueno, but we'll send a cleanup crew with death crew.
Probably for the best. Thank you, Commander Ferris, and have a pleasant rest of your evening.
You do, George. See you when you get back.
See you then.
Guards!
Oh, God, Joseph.
Donald, I think we should really at least wait for everyone before we eat.
Kim, this is the 3rd time they filled the table.
Which reminds me, who's paying for this?
Shush, Kim, when the boys come back, we'll leave it with Barry and George.
Right. Well, shouldn't we at least ask about the cell tower while we're here?
Fine, you the guy in the weird cloak.
Yes?
Yeah, dig the dystopian assassin look or whatever, but you know anything about the cell tower?
I know of some things, why do you ask?
Well, friend, we're looking to clear it.
Okay, and how are you going to climb it to clear the nest?
Nest?
Climb?
The tower is covered in stimmerbee nest, and there's a very good chance, even if you got close to the tower, that the ladder is inaccessible. And forgive me, but neither of you look capable of that climb.
First of all, pal, if I hadn't just got done eating my third quarter of lasagna, I'd be climbing all over you.
And I'd be handling the camera, and the lighting and the baby oil.
Kim, what the hell do you think we'll be doing?
What? Haven't you ever seen WWE? Those guys don't glisten naturally, and the mixture of fat sweat and natural Crisco grease from your body, Donald, will not work.
I'm leaving this situation. Never talk to me again.
Oh, sorry.
Well, that fellow was in a hurry.
Just running from an ass whooping.
Yeah, well, fellas, what have you uncovered? And also, where is Joe?
Well...
Guards!
Wait, one more sniff?
We are so sorry about him.
I need it. I gotta collect them all.
What? Joe, shut the up.
He's really mostly harmless.
Guards!
You don't want to know.
Also, we'll be leaving in a few minutes.
What?
What? Thanks to somebody, we've got to vacate the safe zone and have been banned. We're no longer allowed to make an overnight stop here.
Wouldn't sleeping out there be dangerous?
Yes, and I'm certain that's her hope. But the reality is that we're still safe, so long as we're not too far out.
Joe, screw it. We got to leave from here anyway. By the way, Joseph, why were you talking about collecting them all like Pokemon cards?
Oh, right. I need to make a stop by the card shop to get the new box. Jill promised me she'd pick it up for me.
Great, his lucidity dropped.
Unfortunately, we may never know. But Joe, which box?
The new Scarlet and Violet Twilight.
Impossible, that wasn't supposed to come out until the year after we were put to sleep.
Jill has a friend that lets one of the card publishers squat on a table.
Too much information, but that definitely would have killed you, Donnie.
I still can't believe you guys didn't let me in on those card pulls.
Yeah, you were kind of a...
Annoying, George, plus when it came to pulls, you sucked.
Screw you, Donnie.
I know your pain, George. These pricks didn't even once call upon me for those challenges. I remember when I and my generals raided the Pokemon trading card company, and I stole an entire warehouse.
What?
Why did you do that, Kim?
Donnie promised he'd invite me the next time they went live.
That's insane, Kim.
You think that's insane? They had stuff in there for like 10 years out.
Damn it!
Yeah, I wouldn't be all that impressed. They're not very creative. But when it comes to Pokemon, I think there was a toaster this time.
Pokemon isn't about the story. It isn't about the primo pulls, nor is it even about the sexy tweens in tiny short shorts. It's about the journey.
Though I agree, I really think you should have just left out the tweens part altogether.
Kim, where was this warehouse?
Well, I had all of the items transferred to a place in Florida.
Damn, the chances of making it out that far would be impossible. And chances are that the place was submerged a long time ago.
Looks like we'll be making a list of things to do.
Actually, I wouldn't mind that. Either there's a few things I kind of had stored at the ranch.
What kinds of goods we talking, George?
The most dank and primo stuff under the North American sun.
Yeah, and I don't know if I want to talk about what I have, but suffice it to say I'm definitely going above and beyond with my Second Amendment rights.
It's still crazy to me you got people to believe you didn't want anyone to have the right.
He just wanted to be the one with the biggest ones.
I'm not surprised.
You know we should probably hit up Snoop to check if he needs us to swing by for his own.
Smart move, Kim. The Sultan of Smog definitely would have the best stuff.
Yeah, I'm sure the strains he had in his lab is the best blend for mine.
Okay then, fellas, let's head out. Barry, George, you guys take care of the bill while me and Kim keep an eye on Joseph.
Oh, thanks, guys.
Sometimes those two can have a kind moment. I guess the rest of the food we'll pack it up to eat out at camp.
Yeah, excuse me, waitress.
Yes, sir?
We'd like some doggy bags in the bill.
Of course, sir. Here is your bill, not including the tip.
Of course. All right, let's see. Oh, dear God.
Barry, it can't be that bad. Let's see.
Come on, you guys have been giving me and Kim the silent treatment since breakfast.
I just can't believe that Bill... I can't understand how either of you have never been destitute with the sheer amount of food, let alone having had a heart attack.
Yeah, guys, that wasn't cool. We're basically doing this job at a massive loss because of that bill.
It's fine, we'll just delve into the remodel fund.
No, when we get back, you and Kim are going to be working in the construction detail until you pay us back. That fund is for the house, and I swear, if I find even a penny missing from it, I will burn you guys until you're extra crispy.
Extra crispy. I could really go for some chicken and waffles.
Fine, our bad guys. But hey, think about this. We reconnect this place. I'm sure we can get some additional cash for going above and beyond, right?
I mean, you're not wrong. The ability to actually connect to this cell tower should make it possible to connect to the other satellites. And that means communications come back online.
Oh, almost forgot we met some edgelord last night talking about stimmer bees.
Stimmer bees? No clue.
I do actually know a little bit. Actually, stimmer bees have this special honey.
Honey?
Not like that, you Winnie the Shitheads, but the honey's more like a material for a future spell I'd like to learn. Actually, if we can get a few bottles, we could probably make a good bit of our money back.
See, already working our way back into the green, just like my process.
Except the loan was provided by me and Barry instead of your daddy.
Whatever, so judging by this place, there's like a nest every 10 feet.
Yeah. Barry, can you get Droney in close?
You got it, Droney. We're gonna need you again, buddy.
Hopefully these things aren't too big.
I think they're no bigger than Droney.
Jeez, I hope their poison isn't anything like bee venom. I did not bring my EpiPen.
Kim, how many things are you allergic to?
Due to the decadence and amazing healthcare of North Korea, I have managed to live an extremely healthy life, but was unfortunate to have been cursed by your country to have allergic reactions to these things.
Right. Well, I don't know, Kim, but if we get swarmed by them, I'm pretty sure we'd all be dead because their stingers are like 10-inch spikes.
Oh, that would leave quite a scar.
Okay, Droney, let's focus on the nest.
These things are big, but if we can start a fire, maybe we could make them fall asleep with smoke.
I might have something to at least clear the lower level, and Joe, you could probably clear them out.
What are you saying, Barry?
I can cast a spell through Droney. It's not really good for anything, but escaping. But the smoke should work the same way, and Joe can get in there silently and kill them without the ones above noticing.
How many times can you do this?
Not a lot just yet, but I've been working on some of the advancements. I'm almost at natural recovery, but if we can catch our breath and take it slow, we can probably do this. But I'm going to need to supercharge my battery so that I can keep Droney full charged.
I see. I've got an idea. There's a few cars in the parking lot. Over there. Give me 20 minutes and I'll be able to create a portable battery. Donnie, I'm gonna need you and Kim for this.
Is this safe, George?
Not really, but you and Kim can handle it.
Of course, only the brawniest and strongest can carry this weight.
That and a shock that's strong really only turns you perverts on where it would kill us.
I don't know, maybe Joe should wear one in case he has a heart attack. It might resuscitate his old ass.
Where that may be true, but the shock from that will never take that belly fat.
Okay, both of you shut it. I'm gonna use the smoke from Droney Joe. You gotta get in there quickly and kill each and every one of those things.
Aye, Mr. President.
It scares me how often you drift in and out of lucidity, Joe. But get in there, buddy.
Hey, Droney, I think that was the last one.
Joe, how's everything in there?
All done, just most of them were outside of the smoke, but I got them pretty easily. They're not very tough.
Well, most of them should be in the nest. Once we're in there, me and Barry will get the honey, and then we'll burn the nest. How's Droney's battery?
The lines seem to be 5 out of 10.
Yeah. Poor little guy, don't worry, Droney. When we get back, we'll get you a battery pack upgrade and a few other things as well.
What a waste. Should be putting that toward losing your virginity.
Donnie, I've had 2 kids.
I know Michael's not a virgin and 2 hot dogs can't make a donut hole.
I honestly can't wait to watch her kick your ass in arm wrestling again.
I remember that Donnie cried.
Both of you just shut up and let's get in there. That dude wasn't wrong. The ladders are completely useless. At least the legs are climbable.
For now at least. But I think we'll run into some issues after we get about halfway. But I think the ladder should be fine by then.
I wonder what happened. Most of the ladder looks like it rusted.
Beats me, Kim.
So far, we've filled up about 8 Fallout 76 lunchboxes so far.
I'm still not a fan of using those like that.
I'm also not a fan of you grabbing that display instead of the 85-inch TV boxes, but here we are.
I didn't see it.
You just wanted the chocolate inside.
Hey, at least we found a use for both.
You guys know this is also a place that we may not want to be shouting too much.
Let's just get up to the top. I don't think the smoke will work up here.
Yeah, but there's only 3 nests, and these guys are still asleep.
Does anyone else hear buzzing?
I certainly do, Donald.
I think I see where it's coming from.
That's a huge bitch.
Okay, not great.
Don't think we have a choice, fellas.
All right, let's do this.
Oh crap, hold on, everyone.
Barry!
He's hanging on the ledge. Donald, get him. I'll hold off the crane.
Yeah, Joseph and I can take out the small fry.
Quick little guy, try that with 1 wing.
Okay, I got you, Barry.
Yeah, thank you, Donnie. I don't have much left. You and Kim got to take out that queen. I'm going to take out that last one, Joe. Thank you, Kim.
Nice, Barry.
Yeah, let's see how the other 2 hand a flamethrower. Holy crap! Finally, this thing works.
Very nice, George. Let me get in on this. Damn, that fire got its guard up.
Kim, watch out!
No! No.
Kim!
How dare you kill our Chinaman?
Barry, get Kim? Damn it!
Kim, you bastard! Damn it, I just nicked the bitch.
Don't worry, Kim. He'll be fine, but I don't have the heel stems.
Kim has them. Shit, it regrew the stinger.
That hurt the bitch.
Damn, its wings are batting the flames away.
I think we almost have it. Don't let it sting anyone else.
I'm getting Kim back up.
Now that was bad.
I got him, but he's still going. Who is he going for?
Donald!
Damn, that hurt.
Shit, the stinger didn't come off.
It couldn't go through Donald completely.
His extreme amount of fat saved him. Damn it!
I'm thinking doing this in high winds was a bad idea, except for that one time.
Let's see if I can get this out.
Nice one, Barry.
Yes, very nice now. Can we please return to the RV? I need my EpiPen. Oh, it looks like we're all back. How did it go?
Well, we were able to connect everything, but we need to reestablish an electric current to the cell tower.
What's the plan for that?
We had to steal a couple of lightning rods from a few of the buildings.
How long was I out for?
3 days?
3 days?
Yeah, I don't know why. But, that thing's poison messed with your body in a weird way. And you were bloated for the last 36 hours. The swelling only just came down.
Well, allergies are quite severe.
They think it has to do with your thing.
Maybe. Honestly, they didn't have a really good idea as to what this Chimaran thing does.
Damn, that was loud. It reminds me...
Yeah. It reminds me of the mansion.
The mansion?
The mansion?
The mansion.